Hello everyone, it's a beautiful day here at my outdoor guppy setup. A lot of you guys has been asking me in the comment section about what is the fastest way to breed guppies and what is the best way to breed guppies successfully. And today I will share to you the method I know about how to breed guppies. I call it the colony breeding method, and I have been breeding guppies for quite a while now. And I have tried different methods of breeding guppies, but so far, the colony breeding is one of the fastest, easiest, and most natural ways to multiply guppies, especially when done in an outdoor planted tub without any filtration system and minimal efforts from you. So this tub right here is a great example of what I call colony breeding setup. So instead of using breeder boxes, separating pregnant females, or constantly managing the fry, this method allows guppies to choose their own partners and breed, and growing fry the way they do in nature. When set up correctly, a small starter group can turn into a large, self-sustaining colony with very little effort. But the biggest question is, how is this method super effective for breeding guppy fish? Number 1. Natural environment triggers constant breeding. Natural outdoor guppy tub setup provides sunlight, fresh air, and natural temperature cycles that closely match wild conditions. So these factors stimulate guppies to breed more frequently and consistently compared to indoor tanks, where conditions are artificial and often stressful. Although I'm not saying indoor setup breeding method won't work, but outdoor natural colony breeding method is much more effective when breeding guppies with minimal effort. All you have to do is add numbers of breeder guppies inside the tub and voila, baby guppies instantly. Number 2, continuous breeding without extra effort. In a colony setup like this outer tub right here, males and females live together full-time, which means breeding happens continuously. From my own experience, I set up this tub about 4 months ago with just 2 male and 3 female breeder guppies. And as you can see now, the tub is filled with guppies of different sizes and ages. Even though I have already removed some of the weaker or reject guppies, which is necessary to keep the bloodline healthy, there are still plenty of strong, healthy guppies left in the colony. With the colony breeding method, mating happens naturally. Males are able to choose high-quality females, and females can also naturally select which male's sperm they use to fertilize their eggs for the next generation. Studies shows that female guppies in the wild actively choose mates that produce stronger and healthier offspring. Colony breeding closely mimics the natural selection process. Because of this, there is no need to track pregnancies or move fish around like in other breeding methods. The colony method saves time and allows guppies to reproduce at their own natural pace. Number 3, stronger fry through natural selection, survival of the fittest. In a colony setup like this tub right here, it is very important that you have dense plants like this guppy grass that we have here to allow fry to hide immediately after birth. This reduces predation by adult guppies without needing breeder boxes or manual separation, leading to steady population growth. Although this is a colony breeding setup, stronger and healthier guppy fry have a much higher chance of survival because they can quickly escape adult guppies by hiding in the dense guppy grass. Weaker fry, unfortunately, eaten. But this process mimics nature's survival of the fittest. In the end, the fry that survive are stronger, healthier, and better adapted to grow and breed in the colony. Number 4, lower stress for both adults and fry. In a colony setup, guppies are not constantly netted, moved, or confined, especially when they are kept in a large outdoor tub. All that's really needed is a regular feeding and a light weekly water change. The reason only a light water change is necessary is because dense plant growth helps keep the water stable and safe. Instead of heavy water changes, you simply siphon out waste and debris from the bottom once a week. This minimal disturbance greatly reduces stress on the guppies, which result in healthier adults, improved fertility, and stronger fry with better immune systems. Number 5, no more multiple tank syndrome. My biggest challenge when breeding guppies has always been space. no matter how many fish tanks I bought, it never seemed to be enough. The colony breeding method completely solves this problem by eliminating the need for multiple tanks. Instead of setting up separate tanks for breeders and fry, all you need are larger tubs with dense guppy grass where guppies can live and reproduce naturally. In this system, breeders spawn directly in the colony and the fry grow up in the same environment, which means there is no need to keep buying new tanks. Number 6. Less maintenance and simpler management. Colony breeding eliminates the need for constantly monitoring and frequent water changes. Imagine if you have lots of fish tanks, then that's a lot of water change to do as well. These colony breeding methods becomes more stable and easier to maintain, especially if it is a planted outdoor setup. Some guppy breeders have even shared that their guppies remain healthy and continue breeding without any water changes at all. By simply leaving the guppies undisturbed, the colony stabilizes on its own and the guppies reproduce rapidly and naturally. Number 7. Colony breeding method is best for mass breeding. The colony guppy breeding method is more effective for mass breeding because it allows guppies to reproduce continuously with minimal effort and space. Males and females live together full time, so breeding never stops, and fry are born directly into a stable plant field environment where they can hide, feed, and grow naturally. A single colony can quickly produce multiple generations at once, and making it one of the most efficient ways to mass breed guppies. You can then create another colony by selecting several breeders from your original setup and introducing them into a new colony tab. By repeating this process, you can produce even more guppies at the same time with very little additional effort. The only downside of this method is it is prone to too much inbreeding, and that is why you need to regularly select and remove reject guppies and do annual outcross breeding to introduce new genes to the line to prevent too much inbreeding and maintain the health of the line. If you want further discussion about outcrossing and maintaining a line, let me know in the comment section so we can discuss further about this topic. And if you have questions or things you want to clarify about the video, please let me know in the comment section as well. And that's all for today. I hope you enjoy this video and thanks for watching.